it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Woo! Woo!
You gonna smile?
No? Okay. Which one do you want to do first?
Tea.
You want to do the tea? This one? Oh, candle. Wow, good job doing it nicely. Should we see? Can Mama see? Can I smell? Snowdrops. Has a little minty flavor to it. Alice just wants to keep doing pink. Oh, thank you. Okay, tea. Today we're on, well, not that one, we're on this one, day 10. Yeah, we don't want to touch those ones, we're not there yet. This one, day 10. Ugh, Mommy keeps doing it the wrong way. Okay, here, you want to do this one? Can you pull out this? Can you pull out that bottle in there? Wow. Wow, what wine do we have? Pinotage, yum. Today's tea, cinnamon spice black tea. There. What is it? What is it? A blanket. Oh, Santa? Is it a blanket for Santa? Oh, now they can sleep? Santa. Hi, Santa. Night. Oh, he's so cute. Okay, so you guys can see this better. Cinnamon spice black tea, pinotage, and snowdrops. Happy Vlogmas Day 10. It is actually about to be 12:30. I didn't film this morning. I actually woke up at 6 and then I started editing my video, but then we had to be at music class by 8:45 and it's a 45-minute drive. So I edited for about an hour or so and then we all got ready and got in the car and we drove to music class. Alvin was able to go with us today since it's like the special like Jingle Jam. It was actually our last week until we restart in January. It was a really fun like Jingle Jam session. The snowballs that like got popped up in the air, that was like so fun. So Alice had a really good time. It was nice that like Alvin got to see, you know, like where I take Alice and like how she is and what she does and all that stuff. I still just have her in her little Christmas pajamas because it was all about like dressing up for the holidays. And she was so cute with her little like Santa hat and her little socks on and everything. Since we've been home, I worked on some cards and I also like painted the rest of the Tonys. They look so cute, but I need to like let them fully dry now before I put the Mod Podge on. And then I'm gonna like load all of the music on them. Hold you. I am holding you. Time for Alice to go for a nap and then I'm gonna work on more cards. Like I said, I've been watching The Ultimatum. I think I started season 1 like a while back and I never got into it, so I never finished it. And then I'm pretty sure I didn't do like season 2 at all, but season 3 just came out. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna restart this with like fresh people and just see, especially since I have not been in the mood for audiobooks while doing the cards. I kind of just want something that's like less for me to have to pay attention to. And I was watching like some YouTube videos, like, you know, organizing toys and toy rotations and all that stuff, but I've kind of ran out of that content to watch. And so starting the ultimatum has been like perfect for me to keep going with like making all the cards, especially late at night, because I'm like, okay, like then I get to watch my show. Quick intermission, I gotta put Alice to bed. And I wanted to show you guys the books I picked up from the library today. So we have Seeking Santa, Merry Christmas, Stinky Face, Just Wish for Corduroy, The Busy Little Elf, Snowmen at Night, Counting Christmas, Duck and Goose, It's Time for Christmas, Christmas, Merry Little Christmas, Finger Wiggle Book. I feel like she'll like that one. Dear Santa. I like getting a lot of our holiday books and like themes from the library and like doing her shelf that way. Alice is in bed. I am working on cards, and I just called and left a message for my IVF nurse so that way I can figure out like what medications I need to start getting and all that stuff. That'll be exciting to hear back from them. I wanted to talk a little bit about the 2 books that I read in November, because I've been having obviously like a really hard time just being able to read. My mind just cannot focus, and I didn't want to have anything where I like had to read something and felt like committed to it. And so I actually picked up a romance called What He Doesn't Know by Candy Steiner, and I ended up giving this 5 stars. I absolutely loved it. I loved that it involved characters that were like older, like my age. I really enjoyed that it was about like a married couple, but them being in a rocky marriage, and then kind of having like cheating in a way that it didn't feel like absolutely awful and icky. Like there were certain scenarios, like not saying it was like okay to cheat, but just the whole dynamic of the entire book was so great. And I just felt a lot of emotions like while reading it, and so I really enjoyed it. It had a lot of like dark topics, the child loss and just a lot of things. And so it was easy enough to read because of it being a romance. Like it was easy for me to follow along with the characters and not really have to spend a lot of time like figuring out what the story was or remembering like all of the story, but at the same time it had so much more like depth to it than just like a cute rom-com. And that's why I just really enjoyed it, because of the emotions to it. After that, I had asked like for recommendations from my friends if there was like something along those lines again, and so I read Still Beating by Jennifer Hartman, and I ended up giving that 4 stars. And this is a romance, but it definitely had more, I would say, like smut compared to the Candy Steiner one that I read. And I'm not like a huge lover of that kind of stuff, but I understand like having some type of like oomph in it to have people read. This one I really enjoyed because of the survival aspect. This girl and this guy, they both are like dating or engaged. Like actually the guy is engaged to like her sister, but the guy and the girl like get kidnapped by this like murderer that like keeps them in his basement, and there's a lot of sexual assault and like really dark things happening. But again, like the trauma of it was like really interesting to read about, and like the emotions that go to it and just how that like messes you up later. And then again, there's that like gray area of him being engaged to like her sister and you know, things like that. And so I did really enjoy it. I just didn't enjoy it as much as the first one. I liked the way that the first one ended. I mean, I know it's like a series, and this one might be a series too, I can't remember, but I didn't love how Still Beating like ended in total. It didn't give me as many emotions as like the He Doesn't Know book. But in saying that, I have tried to read like 2 books here in December. I was listening to Here One Moment, and I'm just like so incredibly bored, and there's so many characters. I just don't care what happens, so I almost feel like I'm probably gonna DNF that one. And then I also started listening to The Family Experiment by John Mars, which was very intriguing. But again, when there's like so many characters and I'm listening to it on audio, which obviously I have to do to work on cards, I just have a really hard time like paying attention and following, especially if like, you know, maybe I'm trying to listen and like Alice is playing and then, you know, like she interrupts me and stuff, and then the audiobook is going but I'm not listening to it, and then you're like lost. I want to ask for recommendations for you guys. Like, I don't know if you've read the 2 books that I just shared that I really enjoyed, but if you have recommendations for like just an easy reading, or even like, you know, with emotion and stuff, because I love the drama and the emotion in books, but like a romance that I could listen to and follow along with like while I'm doing my cards. Obviously right now I'm watching The Ultimatum. I mean, I guess I could go back to like season 1 and season 2 if I do really enjoy season 3, which I have been enjoying so far. I just kind of need like books to read or things to do, or even like podcasts to listen to while I'm working on cards, because otherwise it's just a monotonous thing that I'm doing over and over again. So I always have to like be able to do something else like while I'm doing cards. So that is what's going on so far today. I'm gonna work on cards, speaking of, and then tomorrow I'm really hoping, I think my Target order is coming tomorrow. I ended up getting the bins that I needed to organize the toy closet, and so if they come tomorrow, my goal is to reorganize all the toys that we have and bring them down to that closet. So I'm so excited about that, because that has been something that I've been wanting to do it for a really long time. And so I'll like show you all the toys that we own, and then that way too I can start wrapping like the Christmas presents we have for Alice and putting those under the tree. And then because our garage door is on, I think Alvin and I are going to start working on getting the garage stuff organized. So after I do the toys and the Christmas presents and get those out of that like extra bedroom, then I will have space to actually like go through all the baby stuff and organize the baby stuff, especially if I'm getting pregnant soon. I need to figure out, you know, what I have, what's organized, where is it, you know, where it's going to be. It's not like I need to pull it out yet, but just like, what do I want to keep and what do I want to get rid of and downsize before having like the next baby. So yeah, a lot of exciting things. I love organizing, so I'm just like itching to organize the toys and organize the garage and all that stuff. So I cannot wait. All right, it is 3:38. Alice is eating a snack. She actually seems to like the fig bars now. I think I'm gonna try my wine of the day, as long as I can get it open. And then I'm gonna start on dinner. I'm making meatloaf with mashed potatoes and green beans. Oh yeah, I got it. I got it. That one's pretty good actually. The meatloaf recipe I'm making is my own. I will see if I can include like the measurements and everything down below, because it's one of the best meatloaves that you'll have. So definitely, I'd love if you made my version, and then you can let me know how you think it is. There's 2 things that I don't deviate from, that I use only my recipes that I've created, and it's meatloaf and chili. I will not make like other recipes from it, or if I do, I'm always like really disappointed, and I'm like, that's why I need to just stick with my own.
Hey.
It's sticky.
Exactly.
It's on your teeth. Sticky on your teeth. You chew it. I'm gonna put all the ingredients in here and then add like the raw beef like last, so that way I can just mix it better. About 1 cup of oats. I'm like slightly short, but that's okay. I don't really feel like opening the whole new bag yet. I'm gonna do 1 onion diced. We're gonna do 2 eggs. Then we're gonna do like 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire. I'm out, so gotta add that to my store list. 2 teaspoons of liquid smoke. And we're gonna do like a teaspoon of salt, and this is for 2 pounds of ground beef, and some pepper, and a little bit of thyme, which I actually am out of, so we're gonna do rosemary. We're gonna add 1 can of tomato paste. Preheat my oven to 375. Add my ground beef. Come over.
Yeah.
Form this into a meatloaf.
Hey, Mommy.
Okay, you're talking to Mommy?
Daddy.
Oh, you're talking to Daddy. Wow. Really? You were talking on the phone? Oh, do I need to be quiet? so that's what it looks like. And then we put it in the oven for about, I don't know, honestly, until it's done. 165. It probably will take about an hour or so. Yeah, avocado.
No.
Oh, mix the black beans.
Oh.
Oh, slice. Slice the corn off, slice.
Turkeys.
Where? Cabbage. Pico de gallo.
Turkey.
Pico. Pico. What are those? Beans.
I
You eat beans?
need.
And corn. Cilantro. You eat cilantro? Ooh, yum. What's that?
Meat.
Sour cream? Yogurt? You eat yogurt? What's this? Oh, what is that?
I need
Yeah, you eat limes? What's this?
cheese.
Cheese.
Choco.
Chicken.
Ui.
Guacamole. Good job. Oli. Give you some more tinctures for your cold. Oh yeah, that's Alice.
I'm mommy.
And mommy.
I'm shoes. Money.
You see mommy and Alice? All right, let's see. Where's the ladybug? Where is the ladybug? Where did she go? There she is. Where does she go on here? Where does the ladybug go? There, that's where she goes. Good job. Oh, that's the butterfly. Where does the butterfly go? Good job. Yep, butterfly. The moth. Where does the moth go? Oh, wow.
Happy.
The spider? Ooh.
Daddy.
Yeah, does Daddy get the spiders?
Yeah.
He does.
Do.
Caterpillar.
A tooth.
Oh, there's caterpillars over there? What's that?
A six.
That's a fly. Fly, good job. Where's the bee? You found him? Yay! Dump, okay, dump. Dump. Okay, can you match the bee? Good job. Can you match the caterpillar? Wow! You gonna do it again? Okay. Yeah! Can you match the caterpillar? Yeah! Good job! Can you match the bee? Yay! You did it!
Whoa.
Wow! All the bugs. Where'd they go? There they are! Set Alice up with the 𝑭𝒐𝒏𝒓𝒆 so she can just play in water while I finish editing my video. I just put some towels down over the mat so it's like easier to clean up. And then when she's done with that, she'll be soaked, but I'm gonna go get her a bath after that. So that way it kind of just works out really well. We love this 𝑭𝒐𝒏𝒓𝒆. It is like one of the best things because she will spend just so long playing with it. Ooh, yum, water. More water. Alice got one of her slippers wet with the sink, and I said, oh, like he's gonna have to dry, and she went and threw him in the wash. Okay, so your slipper's in the washing machine now? Sink? Okay. Are you still playing with your sink? Or are you all done?